Uh, Tonight, we come to you, um, see how everybody's doing with life, and to talk about the importance of having life insurance. Um, I have with me on today my business partner, Dee Sands. Um, Dee is in the financial service industry. I wanted to get a little bit of information from Dee to help myself and others. Dee and I can give information um, of the importance of having life insurance for you and your family. So to get started, for those that know, my name is Katrina Brooks. Katrina Brooks, most people call me. Um, and I am a district leader doing life insurance. I see with my family and friends, we all are losing loved ones, and the importance of family having life insurance speaks volumes. And some people don't take it as important and don't think it's necessary or needed. One thing that we know for sure is that, we all are going to leave this earth one day, some sooner than others, some way before their time. But again, when God calls you home, He calls you home. We have no say so over that. So, with that being said, I would like for Dee to tell us a little bit about herself and any information regarding her financial services industry.
Well, thank you, Trina, again for having me on to talk about this really important subject on life insurance. So, first of all, about me, I've been in the industry for over 20 years. I am a wife, a mom, and a grandma of three handsome sons. And life insurance is very important to me. As I mentioned, I have been in the financial services industry for over 20 plus years. Now, the reason that I decided to get into that because I was seeing so many people pass away not having life insurance. And that just was, really disturbing to me because life insurance is really important. A lot of people believe that, okay, they don't need it. They believe that it's too expensive, or they'll say, I don't need to worry about that. But the main thing is not about you, it's about the people that you are leaving behind. If you're taking care of someone right now, you need life insurance. If they're depending on your paycheck, you need life insurance. If you want them to continue to live the same lifestyle that they're living now without you, you need life insurance. I see so many families now that they depend on GoFundMe accounts to be the replacement of their life insurance policies. And that's really not good. In the long run, your family ends up paying more in the end. I mean, they're going to be devastated because they lost you. Do you really want to leave them financially devastated as well?
Right.
This is a really important topic.
Right.
Don't wait until you get sick and then you want to get life insurance because at that time you may be uninsurable.
Right.
We go out weekly, and I'm sure you do it. We'll have dinner, we'll go out to eat. We may go to a movie. We may, do some things that I would say that's really not a priority. It may be a priority to you at some point, but think about it. If your family knew that you rather spend money on a dinner versus making sure that you're protected and they'll be well taken care of when you're gone, I don't think that they would agree with you.
Mhm.
It wouldn't be a priority in their book.
Right.
So I am so passionate about educating families on the importance of having life insurance because this is a number one priority. No matter what happens, when people get in financial trouble, the first thing they do is they want to cancel the life insurance, but that should be the last thing that you think about.
Correct.
Because if you're no longer here, I mean, some people may have family members that can cough out $15,000 out their pocket in order to pay for a funeral for you.
That's true. Dee, before you go on, I want to ask those who are on if you can share the link to your Facebook page, share the link to your Instagram page. If you can go on my page and share the link, please do so. Um, I'm not able to while I'm on, but I would appreciate it if you guys can share the link on your pages, so we can have more people join. This is a very important topic, and I want it to be shared to as many people as possible so that they really understand the importance of having life insurance. Um, you know, Dee was just saying is so important. It's like should be a number one priority, because the last thing we want people to do is, um, have, fish fries and GoFundMe. That's another thing, another topic you'll probably talk about also, Dee, when it comes to GoFundMe accounts. So continue on. But thank you, whoever is on and share the link. I'll appreciate it.
Yes, definitely. As you were saying too, with the GoFundMe accounts, I mean, people do that, but they don't realize that GoFundMe takes a portion of that money. It's not free. Even though you're doing a donation or something like that, it's not free. And when I see that people pass away and they say they want donations in lieu of flowers, that automatically puts a light bulb and says, yeah, they didn't have life insurance. Now, it's a different story if they say, we would want you to donate the money toward a charity or something like that. Then, there's a difference between that versus them saying, yeah, can you go to this GoFundMe account and donate money toward that? But you'd be surprised on how many accounts are created through GoFundMe for funeral expenses.
Mhm.
And I mean, it is a lot. But if you sit down and think about it, we can all truly afford life insurance.
And you stated earlier, when people go out to eat and to go to dinner, the dinner bill, I mean, nowadays, even if you go with two people, you're paying over $100. Depending where you're going. If you go to a nice place, you're gonna pay over $100. You can pay less than that for life insurance for you or your family, your parents if they're still living, your kids, your grandkids. So
Yeah, definitely. And then it constantly is going to continue to be a passion for me because I just see it go on too much. And even when you purchase life insurance, don't just stop there. You have to sit down and have that family roundtable talk to let them know, like, hey, this is what I want in place. This is what I want to happen. Let them know where all of your important documents are. That's the main thing. I mean, we have a lot of things on our phones, but guess what? There's a lock on it, right? So if you pass away, who knows the password to get into your phone to get that important information?
right,
People work as well. Okay, there's benefits that they can claim for your job, but if they don't have that information and they don't know, they're not going to do that. And some things have a time limit on it. So many times people, their money, when they pass away, it ends up going to the state, not to the family members, because they don't have anything in place and they haven't let their family know any of the important information to get access to those important documents. So that is something very important. If you have beneficiaries, make sure you let your beneficiaries know, hey, this is what I want to happen, this is what is in place. I've already sat down with a financial person. This is who I want you to sit down with, and they'll let you know what I want to do with the funds. Whether it leave it to somebody, pay off bills or do whatever, at least they will know.
right.
Talking about beneficiaries, that has to be analyzed every year. I see clients where husband and wife, they've been together, but when one passes away, they're not. And guess what? They're the beneficiary on the policy, and what do? They take the money and run. They
That's right.
could care less what happens. So I mean, even talking with Trina, it's like we've all experienced these things, and I'm sure some people that are watching, they have gone through that. Or you had a family member, and it's like you don't know what to do. You don't know whether they have money, whether they don't have money, where the paperwork is. You don't want to find that out when it's too late.
When it's too
Get
late.
all of that stuff in order
Yeah.
first.
It becomes too stressful on the family. So if you want to help your family when you pass, you want to make sure they're okay and they're not stressed out, you're gonna want to have that stuff available to them because one of the most stressful things when someone passes is not having the funds to bury them. It'll have you going crazy, to have you stressed out and make you sick because you don't have the finances. So you're trying to scramble around to see where you could get money from just to bury somebody. So if you have that all in place, it gives you a peace of mind. You know, somebody knowing that you had the finances could give you less headache, less stressful. Things that D and I do is wills. So you don't have a will in place, get one in place. Sit down with us, an attorney, someone who put a will in place, because as Dee stated, if you don't have nothing in place, it's going to the state. And if you have a house and you think you're gonna leave it to your kids, and your kids not on the will or nowhere, the paperwork, the deed or anything, it can go to the state. And that's not what nobody wants. After you work so hard to get the house, why would you want the state to take it?
But not even that. Even that you mentioned the will part. When a family member passes away, you have those long lost cousins that come and think they deserve something.
Right.
It's not always that way. But if you have it in the will, okay, this is where I want this to go, this is where I want that to go. They may try to take you to court or something like that, but it's a written document.
What about the people
Thank
that aren't married, Dee, and there's nothing in place, and you have someone live with you all these years, and then there's no will in place, and you don't took care of somebody, and because you're not married, you're not entitled to anything. But if they had that will can override anything else. But a lot of people are living without being married for years and years, and then something happens to the partner, and you have no say. Like you just said, a long lost cousin or sister or brother come and take over and do their thing, and they leave it with the money. You have no say so of this person who you took care of and loved for years. So it's important to get these things in place.
It's definitely, most definitely, because I mean, when money is around, people they tend to go crazy. I mean, they show their true colors on how they really feeling. And now that you have mentioned that as well, because you have some family members that are caretakers for other family members. But then when something happens, if they're not on any of those documents when the person passes away, I mean, they end up with nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. So it's just that, you need to have your life insurance evaluated if you haven't already, to make sure that you're not overinsured, that you're not underinsured, and to make sure that the beneficiary that you have is the one that you want to be on it. Because sometimes people have exes.
And to check it, like you said, I see my brother's on. He said, you must know who to trust. Even if you trusted someone at the time when you're doing your life insurance, like Dee said, continue to check your policy. And if you have to change it, you could be with somebody that you're loving for like 2 years, and you put them in that policy. The third year you're not with them, then the fifth year you pass. That person still is on your life insurance, not going to give your kids nothing, your family members nothing. They're going to take it and keep it moving, whoever they with next. So this is who you trust, but more importantly, just gotta be mindful and stay on top of it.
Most definitely. But even this with this education now, Trina, you, as you mentioned in the beginning, you're a business partner of mine. So what piqued your interest to want to be in the financial industry and to have a passion on about life insurance?
Um, Similar to what you said, just knowing what uh death is, real, and it does happen, and seeing so many family members and friends around me not having the insurance in place. Um, like you said, you could get it through your job, whatever, but sometimes that life insurance in your job only covers you. So you want to make sure your kids are good, your grandkids are good. I have 4 grandkids now, and I have 3 daughters. So I want to make sure when I'm gone that they're able to be okay. Like they don't want to. I don't want them to have to bury me. When my father passed, my father had all his finances in order. His finances, we didn't have to stress about doing anything. His finances, his life insurance, his 401k, all of that helped pay for his insurance. So me and my siblings did not have to stress and go crazy over burying him. So that was a bonus. Um, some people really don't see the importance when it comes to our people. For one, um, they kind of ignore it. They ignore it for a long time because although we see people passing around us, they still don't until it hit home for them. Like I said, it'd be too late at that point. Once somebody passes, it's too late. We all have to go one day. There's no way around it. So to have something in place is important. So when I started saying that a lot, it was like, and we talked, I was like, okay. But like the more research I did, the more we came together and talked about it, and the more I started seeing it, around me, I'm like, this is what I want to do. It's not about the money. It's not about making money. I want to make sure that all my people are insured. So when things happen, they're going to be all right. They don't have to be stressing. To see somebody crying and stressing and trying to have fish fries and selling dinners and GoFundMe, it's sad. It's sad. And that's not what I wanted for the people around me. I wanted better for them. So that's why I wanted to be part of it. Whatever I can do to assist them, help them sit down. If you have a policy in place, we can go over the policy that you have in place, make sure it best fits you and your situation. So, seeing that a lot really drove me here. I love helping people. Anything I could do for anybody, I'll do for them. But it was about me helping my people that helped me to go know that this is what I want to do.
And what we're doing is so beneficial till we don't have enough people out there to help to do it. So our office is constantly expanding. So if you're out there and you know anyone
That
that's
the
looking to be licensed and educated in the financial industry, give us a call, reach out to us because they are so many people out there that need to be educated on this information. It needs to be spread. And we can't just do it with the few that we have. So we're constantly expanding. And if you happen to just know anyone, I mean, even if they want to just do part time, this is something that we're looking to spread the information out throughout more communities because it definitely needs to be known and put out there.
right. What are some of the financial services, that you can offer them? And if they want to be involved, what are some of the financial services that they can be involved in?
Well, we do a full, you can say that we're the Walmart of finance. Anything that has to do with money, we can do it. It's customized. We sit down with people. Every family is different. So, one shoe doesn't fit everyone. Everyone has a different size. Everyone has a different taste. So it is customized to each individual. Everything is confidential. It is complimentary, but it will cost you time. And if you're coachable, we'll coach you through whatever situation that you may need to go through. So we do have multiple, products and services, but that's something that we would discuss on a one-on-one basis.
Right.
But we are able to help, as many families that are looking to get, first of all, the basic financial concepts that's able to help them and their family to make everything better for them. So that is, most of everything that we do. And you get us. We're not 9 to 5 people. You can call. I mean, you can call us anytime. With me, I have my clients. They just call me anytime. But always make myself available to them.
Yeah, same here. Call, text, message. Um, we're here to help. We're here to spread financial services and um, helping people get the life insurance that they need.
Yes.
Um, I'm just trying to read some of the comments.
Right.
You know, think about the importance of it. If you don't have a life insurance policy in place, put one in place. Get one in place. You can call one of us. We can help put one in place. If you have one in place and you're not sure what it's offering you, call us. We'll help you go through it. Uh, you know, it shouldn't matter about how much money you make. Like we just said earlier, you'll pay for a meal, you'll pay for a lunch, you'll pay for a dinner. If you could pay for that going out, you can afford to get life insurance. It's not expensive to have a policy on you for your children. So her brother said, "I trust my sister." Thank you. You see that? That's one of the little ones that I want to make sure he be all right when I'm
Yep.
when I'm here and not here. Yeah. But anything you want to add, Dee?
Not really, Katrina, but thank you so much for us being able to spread this knowledge out there. It's much needed education and life insurance. Even though we give you an analysis on what you need, we will let you know that, but we work with everyone's budget.
Right,
We'll
right,
let you know what you need, but I mean, you can still get the minimum. The minimum enough to have a burial to where your family doesn't have to come out of pocket at all. So that's something to really think about. I mean, I have some clients where we can just say like, if the parents haven't reached a certain age, the siblings all go together and purchase a policy, for their parents. So there are different options that can be done.
right.
Okay, someone said I'm on disability, so how I get this in play? I'm not sure about the question. Are you asking on how can you be a part of our team, or how can you get life insurance? So I'm not sure on Yesenia on your question.
So when I'm gonna put my information, the information um, on the links, so that if you have any questions or want to talk about the financial services we provide, you could give us a call, text, email. We're going to have all that information available. We're looking forward to working with new people. If you want to join the team, look at us. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of this team?
It's awesome.
Yes. We can help you and guide you through, coach you on every aspect of the business. And why wouldn't you want to, have a little, if you have a full-time job, like you said, you could do this part-time to earn extra. We're supposed to have multiple streams of income. This could be one of yours. So I enjoy what I do. I have a passion for it. Dee enjoy what she does. She have a passion for it. So it's the passion behind it that helps us to do what we do. Yesenia said, "Oh, I appreciate that." So maybe she'll call. She'll call me later.
Definitely.
Appreciate you, Dee. Again, thank you for helping me spread this. Prayerfully, the goal is to get people insured. It's the new year, guys. So new year, new me.
Definitely.
Money. New life insurance policy. Some people need more time to process to understand how to get to them.
Oh, how do we get to them? Yeah, we understand that as well, but hey, sometimes you have to just let them know really the importance. I mean, each and every day, at one point, people were just dying from natural causes. You every day, some type of accident is happening, some type of incident. You just never know. Once you walk out of the house, you never know if you're going to return back.
Right.
I
Tomorrow's
mean,
the next minute not promise no more for the reality.
yes, exactly. And I mean, hey, if we knew it, guess what? We would buy a life insurance right before that happens, right? But it doesn't work that way. So we really have to pay attention to the things that are going around us. I mean, even our young people. Nobody's looking forward to our young people to pass away before us, but it's been happening. So you want to protect their insurability as well. It's not that you're going to get insurance and thinking that something is going to happen, but you just want to protect their insurability so that they're able to get some.
Right. Yeah. And when you say to process it, I'm 40 something, right? So if someone's 20 something, 20 something years old, they should know, like at an early age, you must die. So as far as processing to get a life insurance, um, that part I don't understand. But as far as processing the financial part of it, I get that part. But in order for you to understand what you need, it's great to sit down with someone who can help you because sometimes you may not even be seeing everything that like where all your money is going. Sometimes you might not see that there's another opportunity, another way for you to, you know, adjust your finances. with the insurance policy in place, that'll give you some stress free, um, and you'll be mindful that you have it in place. So it wouldn't, God forbid something happens to you or your family, you're like, you know what? I'm good on that end. Now, when it comes to, your savings and other financial aspects of it, you got to understand what you want, what you're looking for, what you're leaving people, what you have, a car, a house, something that you want to leave to your kids. When you get your will in place, you don't want nobody else to get it but your family. So that's why the will is very important to have in place. So two things that we're really pushing, not saying pushing like that, but trying to get the importance of having a will and importance of having life insurance, because to those two things you're gonna need. And
And you
then
know what, Trina, too, I asked a question normally with my clients. I ask them, how do you want your family to talk about you when you pass away? Do you want them to talk about you and say, I can't believe they ain't have life insurance, so we had to pay for it out of our pocket? Or would you rather them say, you know what? They made sure that they took care of their family and that they didn't have to worry about anything. So, how would you want people to talk about you at your funeral? That's
Mhm.
the question to ask.
Look what I just was able to say. I was able to say that my dad was able to pay for his own funeral, right? So if my kids one day be on the video doing something, I want them to say the same thing. My mom had it good. She left us this. She did this. She made sure.
Yes, definitely. And we've all experienced it, one family member or another. And now that I'm an agent, I literally tell my family, I'm like, when you start putting the hat around, go past me. I'm serious. Do not come to me. Do not come to my door with your suitcase thinking you're going to be moving in with me. That's not happening.
Yeah,
So you got to think about those things. This is not for you. It's the people that you leaving behind. If you
right,
truly love your family, you're going to make sure that you're protected.
right,
Don't leave it to them.
right. That's true. Yep.
But it's been awesome, Trina. So definitely, I want to say happy holidays to everyone. Make sure you're safe during the holidays and just spread love.
Spread love, spread joy. Get those life insurance policies in place. My brother said we learn from us and block parties. Yeah, yep. So enjoy your holidays. Happy holidays. You guys will be hearing from me soon. Um, thank you, Dee. I really, really appreciate you for taking the time out to do this, and knowing the importance of it. I appreciate you for bringing me on to the team, partner up with me. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity as well. And hey, we're here to spread the knowledge and to make sure that families leave a legacy.
That's it. That's it. Financial freedom.
Definitely. So have a good night, Trina.
You have a good night too. I'll send you a copy of the video, or you can just take it from the page so you can spread it.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Have a good night, everybody.